Hey VIP, this is Chris from Burgundy Coins and Collectibles here in New York City. This week's VIP email, we're going to highlight some special historical and baseball memorabilia. Check it out. If you have any questions, please feel free to email us directly. Here we have a unique baseball signed by two of the most beloved baseball players in all of history. Of course, that would be Roberto Clemente and Thurman Munson. Now, it's interesting that they would be on the same ball here. So we have Clemente here, stack signature here, and then on the panel next to it, we have Thurman Munson. And if you'll notice, it's a full name, nice long signature, and this dates to 1969 to 1970, which would be Thurman Munson's rookie year. He went down to Puerto Rico and played for the San Juan Senators along with Roberto Clemente that year. And of course, the following year with the Yankees, Thurman Munson would win the Rookie of the Year award. Having these two guys on a baseball is extremely tough because their autographs in general are very tough. Just a remarkable ball with two really rare signatures. I've only seen one other baseball like this before. The 1953 Topps Mickey Mantle is one of the most beautiful cards ever produced. Personally, I like it more than his rookie of 1952. Just because the artistic style, it's just beautiful. So there's a close-up portrait of Mantle. It's really colorful, it really pops, and especially this specimen in particular. Now, it's only graded a 3, but the front of the card looks, in my opinion, more like a 5. The borders are really white, the corners are really sharp, the edges are sharp. I'll turn it around, I'll show you why it's only a 3, but if you're buying a low-grade card, obviously, if you can find a card that's beautiful in the front versus the back, that's definitely the way to go. The top here, as you can see, has a little wear to it, but overall, it's a really beautiful card, in my opinion, very undergraded. But again, the most beautiful Mickey Mantle card, in my opinion, a lot of collectors would agree.
This oversized 20 by 24 signed photo is the epitome of 90s baseball. It's signed by two of the greatest shortstops to ever live, the Iron Man and the captain, Cal Ripken Jr. and Derek Jeter. You'll see the signatures right away are extremely large in bold blue ink, right across their bodies, just great autographs. We always try to get nice condition and larger signatures when we're talking about modern autographs. And it's a great image because it's almost a passing of the torch in the mid to late 90s. Cal Ripken, of course, Hall of Fame career. He's on his way out, and Jeter, the kid, is on his way in New York City, about to win 4 championships. So just an awesome piece of modern memorabilia. Here on the wall, I have a great piece of historical memorabilia. It's a document signed by Theodore Roosevelt in 1900 as governor of New York State. So the first thing you'll notice is the bold signature. It's full name, Theodore Roosevelt, in bold black ink. And to the left of it, we have the red seal of New York State, perfectly intact, it just pops right off the page. At the top, the gorgeous vignette, New York State Executive Chamber. And this is an appointment document, like I said, it's from 1900. And what's very cool and interesting about this piece is that this was signed as governor of New York State right before Roosevelt would become the vice president. And it's ironic because what happened was the powerful Republicans of New York State actually forced William McKinley to make Roosevelt his vice president because they wanted to get him out of New York State because they weren't a fan of his policies at the time. Sure enough, a year later, McKinley gets assassinated and Roosevelt becomes president and the most powerful man in the country. Here in front of me, I have 3 original one-sheet movie posters from George Lucas's Star Wars. The most iconic film franchise in the world is now a billion-dollar empire, for lack of a better word. And these one-sheet original posters were originally hung at the movie theaters and were meant to be discarded after the movie's runs, but of course, few remain. So here on my right, we have 1977 Star Wars A New Hope, Episode 4. In front of me here is Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back. And then the 3rd installment of the first trilogy, Episode 6, The Return of the Jedi. So just great pieces of entertainment history. Movie posters, original, are the cornerstone of any entertainment collection. So just some great pieces, and may the Force be with you.
VIP, thank you for watching. If you have any questions or if you would like to add one of these items to your collection, please feel free to email us directly. Have a great weekend.